Today we're going to talk about how mobility and flexibility can be improved through the use of foam rolling and other self-myofascial techniques that can help improve your cycling and your running. Common tools you can use are a foam roller, a rumble roller, or a lacrosse ball to break up any knots or adhesions that are causing you pain or stiffness in major joints. So today we're going to go over some common areas that may cause you trouble or give you pain and help improve performance in your cycling and running. What you're going to want to do is have a seat on the rumble roller with your palms down so you don't fall. Feet are flat on the ground. To address the glutes, the first thing you're going to do is cross one leg over your knee. If for whatever reason you cannot, because of tightness in the hip or inflexibility, you can leave the leg out straight like this. So once you cross that leg over, you're going to lean to the same side and roll gently back and forth while moving your body laterally to address the tightness or adhesions in those muscles. Generally, the rule of thumb is you spend 20 to 30 seconds on each body part, or longer if you need. If you need less time, you can take less time. To move from the glutes to the iliotibial band, or commonly known as the IT band on the outer part of your leg, you'll take this leg, straighten it out, cross one leg over the top to give you support, bring your forearm down, and gently roll along the outside of your quadricep along that IT band that is tight, or commonly gives people what's called the runner's knee. Generally, I take 30 to 40 seconds on this body part because it can be very tight. Note, this will be one of the more painful sections of foam rolling, so if this rumble roller is too intense, you can always scale back to a foam roller or even a soft tennis ball. To go from the IT band towards the quad, all you have to do is put both hands flat, turn your body so your quads are down on the rumble roller or foam roller, and go into a plank position. From the plank position, all you have to do is walk your body forward and then walk your body backwards so you can go from the hip flexor to the top of the knee, rolling out the entire quad. For most cyclists and runners, the quad will be extremely tight because it produces a large amount of work for every ride or run that you do. So spend significant time rolling out the quads to increase your performance and also reduce the chance of injury. A lot of times, most runners and cyclists forget that the upper back gets tight when they're doing their sport. The reason why is we use our legs, so why would we have to work our upper back? Well, when you're cycling, you're hunched forward like this for an extended amount of time, and when you're running and you get tired, the shoulders drop, causing a sublux in your posture. So, a great tool is the rumble roller to lean back, cross your arms over your chest, prop your hips up, and gently roll from the top of your shoulders to right in between the shoulder blades. Once you've done so for about 30 seconds, you can pause right in the middle of the shoulder blades and turn towards one side to really dig into the inner part of the shoulder blade to help your chest open up and get better movement in any overhead motions. Arguably one of the most important areas you're going to need to address if you're a runner is the calf muscle. The way to get properly aligned on the foam roller is to straighten your legs out, and whichever leg you decide to start with, cross the other leg to apply pressure. By applying pressure and rotating your feet laterally once you find a tight spot, you'll be able to really get into the calf muscle and break up any knots or adhesions causing tightness or pain. Most runners will have very tight calves because of the time spent running and adding in mileage. Cyclists will have tight calves as well because you're usually clipped into a pedal or wearing a shoe that forces your foot into a fixed position. So spend 30 seconds, 40 seconds each leg, rotating your feet up and down, and you can even lift your body up if you have a higher pain tolerance, and you can be off the ground and cause even more pressure. Make sure you spend time foam rolling before each exercise or after each exercise so that you reduce the chance of injury and improve the chance of having better performance. Some other tools you can use are tennis balls, lacrosse balls, softer versions of either of those things, harder versions, right? And even rolling pins to roll out muscles in the front of your legs or anything causing any problems that are bothering you. Have a great race.